Hello and welcome back to Mind of the Modern Cam. This is Cameron Lee Michael, your host. Last week we had a special prosecutor appointed to the Russian connection in the most recent presidential campaign. This week we have a travesty in Manchester and our president that is abroad for the first time. There are lots of concerns, as always. What's next as far as Russia goes and its connection? And now what does our president do with his foreign policy? Does he push himself away? Does he pull our allies in Europe closer? What's going on? Let's take a look.
Teachers are coming, so make your plans. You can try to stop it if you think you can. Just a little conversation with my common man. So welcome to the mind of the modern Cam. Welcome to the mind of the modern Cam. Welcome to the mind of the modern Cam.
The current administration has proposed a budget that is now being discussed across the country as to where the cuts are being made and where funding is now going. But while our president is across the pond, he's choosing to bring up other budget issues. NATO is not fulfilling its 2% commitment to their national budgets, whereas the United States is over 3% of the national budget. So is this right? Is this wrong? What does that mean? I don't have a good answer. I am struggling to have a good opinion even. I'm not sure where our money could be served better. I don't understand if it needs to be spent differently. I do know that there are plenty of places that there are funding deficits that seek every dime that they can muster. Education, health insurance, to name a couple. So what does the expense of our defense mean to the expense of our future? Please comment, tell me, talk to me, tell me whatever you've got for me. I would like to hear what you have to say. Our Commander-in-Chief is also set to speak with other national leaders on climate change and the reality of it. He's come out against the idea of climate change, so let's see in the coming days what that means to the rest of the world, that have many of whom have signed the Paris Agreement in 2015 to meet certain emission standards, a cause that President Obama championed and our country moved forward trying to take care of. The way that we seem to be moving towards our environment is backwards. It's going to be the economy of environmental change that makes the real difference. There's plenty of ways that are budding and already coming to fruition where entrepreneurs can make a lot of money on renewable energy and alternative fuels. So I think it's going to be the economy that really drives the climate change in our country and the standards of climate change. Regardless of which side of the aisle you sit on, this is a weekend that we can all agree and come together that there are men and women out there who have served, whom we have lost, and have taken care of our defense and made our country the country it is, and given us the liberties and protected the liberties that we have. I'd like to take this time to thank you all for your service, your sacrifice, and continuing to make my life possible in the way it is. As always, speak up, speak out, pay attention out there. This is Mind of the Modern Cam. Thanks for watching.